Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Welcome in. Hey, Fi. Let's see. Maz got first. Of course, Maz got first. That's all right. You were here first. Dang it. He sniped it from you. You gotta be quicker on the jump, Fi. It's okay. I miss it like all the time too, especially up against Maz. And we got our daily dirt clumps. Don't forget to get your daily dirt clump. You want to get your patch of dirt nice and big. Very good. Yeah. I'm really excited for Outer Wilds this morning. We're gonna have a big stream day packed up, which is super fun. I am running late as usual, as I am in the mornings. I'm not a morning person. I've never been accused of being one, and I'll never be accused of being one. We've got a nice breakfast burrito this morning. Bacon, it's bacon, eggs, and cheese, and then a little burrito. Are breakfast burritos a thing for you guys over there on the other side of the world? It's a pretty common thing here. Saz, you can hang out while we're chatting, but when we get over to the game, you can lurk without watching for no spoilers, because you gotta play this game. So, yeah, we're gonna be playing Outer Wilds this morning. Like Fi said, it's a great game to experience on your own. I just started it last week, so I am not deep into it yet. I'm not gonna give any spoilers about it at all. I went into it without knowing even what genre of game I was playing, and I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I've got my breakfast burrito. We've got stuff to hydrate later because I'm gonna need to stay hydrated because we've got Outer Wilds, and then later on we've got a whole group of people that are gonna get together and play Craft Mine. Yes, Craft Mine, not Minecraft. We're gonna play the April Fool's update again because it's super fun. I am feeling more awake than I expected to feel right now. I did not sleep very much last night. I was up way too late drawing emotes. I made a new little emote last night. The cry one is brand new. That's what I stayed up late doing. Every remote I do, I think I'm getting better and better, which means I want to go back and redo the first ones I did. So I'm probably going to do that at some point, but super fun. I've got something brand new and exciting to show you guys. If you're ready to see it, drum roll. Get hype for what's about to come on screen. Once I click the thing, if I find it. Okay, cool. Ready, set, bam! Look at that, guys. we got a new model. Finished fresh this morning. Yes, I am not going to be drawing in every stream anymore. I'll still use the drawing one for Tuesday trials and art streams with Saz. But Saz, our awesome Saz Live, drew this model for me. Super awesome. Yeah. You might notice a sneaky little new channel point redeem for this model. Is also available now. But I love it so much. There we go. Let's see if I remember the hotkey I put this on. Bam. Bam. Look at that. Look how cute. Saz did such an awesome job. I'm so excited about this. So, For those that don't know, Saz has a VGen. She's a good friend of mine. We stream together on Tuesdays usually. Um, she is a VTuber and is also working on a VTuber model for me because I'm just really lucky, I guess. She's doing a lot of work for me for that, and I am so grateful. It's looking awesome. She's done a bunch of streams working on my VTuber model, and I'm excited for it. But when I'm not gonna want to have like webcam on me, I thought it would be really nice to have like a normal Maddie model to look at. So that's what this is. And I'm really excited about it. I think it looks super cute. Yeah, and the Maddie stash, yes, exactly. There's always been a big joke that my Minecraft skin looks like I'm wearing a mustache, especially before I got lenses put in the glasses on my Minecraft skin. Um, so I thought it would be really funny if we had like a mustache that I could wear a little bit. So yeah, yeah, I love it too. Mm, sorry, I must take a bite of this burrito. So good. Right. What else do I have to catch up on? Last night, sleeping. Guys, the wind was insane. I finally fell asleep, was just drifted off, and then it sounded like literally somebody had broken my door down because I have a screen door and the wind caught it last night and threw my screen door so wide open that the brackets are pulling out of the wood a little bit in the frame. So I'm gonna have to submit a work order to my complex later, but I'm not very excited about. It was a really rude awakening, that's for sure. Burritos are great. My local burrito place actually knows my order now. It's cool. Ooh, that's very cool. My local coffee shop knows my order now. I'm there way too much. I thought about going there this morning, but I did not wake up early enough to be going over there. So, yeah. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and get into the game now. So, if you haven't seen or played Outer Wilds, this is going to be the spoilerly zone. So, you have been warned. Please don't give me any spoilers. I haven't played it again, so don't give me any spoilers. I will ask for help if I need it. I will 100% ask for help if I need it. But if I'm not asking, don't tell me. All right, let's. Ooh, perfect. Song just ended. Oh, well, almost. Okay. Here we go. Sneaky little Outer Wilds. Make sure you guys can hear that game sound. I should go left. Directionally, I don't have a lot of control, so we'll see. We'll see you in a little bit, Saz. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your lurking. Okay. If the music's too loud, let me know. We can turn it down. I did just update it this morning. Yes. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Oh, and we're gonna go back to Norm. Can I get this? Can I get this to work? Did I put it back on? No. Okay, we're good. All right. Still figuring out the hotkeys for that mustache. There we go. All right, here we go. Main thing is it fixed a bug where sometimes alt tabbing and coming back would make locking on stuff not work. Okay. We're gonna have to remember the controls as we get back into this today. If I remember right, last time, so we're in a time loop. a death spiral, really. We're awake. Very Skyrim of us. We got the launch codes. A statue turned and looked at us. And we saw like flashes of memories. And now we are trying to... How do I look at my quests again? Let me see. Nope, that's this. Nope, nope. Nope, that's flashlight. Alright, good to know. Jumping is A. I don't remember the keybind. You can hear my Discord notifications. Thank you for telling me. Let's fix that. Can I fix that? I don't know. Enable streamer mode. Yes, let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. Okay, I enabled streamer mode. Hopefully that fixes the problem for us. I just got another alert. Did you guys hear it? You did hear it. Goodness. Okay. Well, I don't want that to be in there, so let's see if we can figure that out. We're gonna switch back to just chatting and turn on some music again for a second while we sort out this situation. Settings, notifications. Disable all notifications sounds. I'm hoping that did it for us. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know if I... Okay. And let's see. I gotta remember my controls here. Let's see. How do I see... Xbox, yes. Okay. Controls, there we go. General. I'm trying to find our... No, wait. I know what we're looking for. It's in the ship. Sorry, guys. I'm remembering things. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go remind ourselves where we're going. I remember the interloper really scared me last time and surprise deathed us. Okay. We want to look at... Well, let's suit up first. There we go. We got our suit. Health and stuff is full. That... Okay, we want to look at our log. That's what I was looking for. View entries. There's more to explore here. Yes. Okay. I wanted to go to the glacier. Has this changed? Is this what this looked like last time? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Rumor mode. Quantum moon. The Nomai Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fun. We also found that was his name Feldspar? Is stuck inside of a part of the bramble seed. This one. Yeah. Well, we picked up the harmonica sound, which leads me to believe he's stuck in there. When I launch my scout into it, it's in a big space. I don't know how to get in there yet, so... Yeah, we found this locator on the moon. Gabbro says wants to go to Giant's Deep. Giant's Deep was the big ocean place that we went to last time. We did quite a bit of exploration last time. But I really want to go check out this observatory on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. That's what I want to do today. First off. View map. That's what I want to do. And we're looking for Brittle Hollow. Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna try to go there. And I'm gonna do my best to remember how to fly. Ooh. One way to land, guys. Certainly one way to land. Oh boy. I don't think that this is gonna get us off this rock anymore, guys. Nice. All right, let's see. We'll do what we can until we're dead. And that's just what we can do. Northern Glacier. I'm sure those explosions are fine. Ooh. Ooh. Is that a map? Oop. Don't get too close, the map disappears. Okay, let's translate before we're blown up. Oop. Okay. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hollow station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. Poke, I'm returning to the White Hole station. If you en route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. I'm so concerned we're gonna blow up. Okay. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Okay. Interesting. Could I put this somewhere else, I wonder? Scroll does not fit. Probably not. Wait, what's that? I'm intrigued. Okay, it's some kind of levitation thing going on. Ooh. You never looked at what before? How did I find something you've never looked at? 3 minutes oxygen remaining. Well, you know, we can only do what we can do. Let's go check out this place over here. Oh wait, is this where I blew up the first time? Okay, I gotta remember that we just kind of keep propelling. Yeah, I think this is where the interloper blew us up last time. Let's finish reading this. Maybe? Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Yes, this is where we blew up last time. Images of your playful moon. Okay, we got over here. I compliment your eyes. How could you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is Too shy to show its face. Okay. That's all we missed. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Imagine there'd be none of us left. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Okay. Yeah, we were standing here and the interloper went. Okay. What else do we have to look at around here? Ouch. We're okay. Yeah, momentum is the word I was looking for, huh? Oh, geez. Be nice if we could find a tree. Very barren planet. You guys think I can make it to that tree? It didn't help. R.I.P.S. It was a bit dead. You're right, you're right. I'd call that a pretty successful first venture for the day, though. It was a beautiful ending. I'm not sure what you're talking about. All right. There's a white hole station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Several Nomai returned to the station to investigate an equipment reading that appeared to violate causality. Now, that black hole, I think, is the one I've gone through accidentally many times. And just floated through space randomly. We're headed back to Brittle Hollow because I don't think we found everything we need to find there yet. I don't actually want to go to Hollow's Lantern. I want to go over here. Let's see if we can land near the North Pole this time. I mean, the South Pole. We only damaged the ship slightly, I think, this time. We're not in pieces, so I'll take it. Very important. Oh my god. Okay. I was like, I'm not sure who that is, but cool. Well, then I gotta adjust our landing point here. There we go. Better. Oh. Haven't played that yet. Okay. We want to go this way? Is this a different ship? It is. Somebody else's ship is here. Ooh. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. Mood. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me. I bet. That's good. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to find a way, try to find a way down. Interesting. Alright, so I need to look for the ruins on the equator, probably. But let's look around a little bit first. So long as we try to make it back to the ship for some oxygen. Such a pretty game. Even if we're just on a snowy planet. I'm just circling this area just to see what I see, you know? Oh, that was very close. Okay, that was closer. Alright, let's refresh on our stuff. Okay. And keep going. Whoa. What was that? The problem is exploring without falling into that black hole, you know? Because I've fallen into that black hole many a time. Is it possible to explore that without falling in a black hole? That's the question. I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. 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 I don't want you. Dang it. Oh my gosh. School district, Meltwater district, Eye Shrine district, Black Hole Forge district. Ooh, I'm so intrigued. I don't want to go down there yet. I can't believe we did that, guys. Black Hole Forge controls? What? Black Hole Forge controls. Oh, thank goodness. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Is that gonna be the same thing, no matter where I put it? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. We could, solution 2, we could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our black hole forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Oh, hold on. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Major lore drop right now. Okay. There's gotta be another one around somewhere. Excellent. The music got all cool, so we know we're on the right track. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said that many Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Anglerfish? Right, there was an anglerfish in the museum. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. Okay, we're gonna be finding a cave later. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it was sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Okay. Is there anything else going on up in here? I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him is short. I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Whoop. Don't want to fall. Okay. Oof, my wrist is falling asleep holding the controller. Okay. I came from, where did I come from? Okay. Black hole forge controls. Maybe we went down there, right? Can't remember. Yeah, this is where we... Yeah, okay. I want to see that over there. I'm glad there's oxygen points here. Now we just need to find a point that'll give us more, fuel. I wonder if I can... No, 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 no. Aw, man. Ah, flew too close to the sun. That was a really good run, though. That's our longest memory sequence yet. What was that? What just fell? Am I seeing things or something fall from the sky over there? I'm gonna go look. Hmm. Man, such a bummer. Now I gotta try and navigate that again without falling in the black hole again. Look at all these little connections. Questions, questions, questions. Ryback. Ryback landed on their ship near a big dome in the South Pole. The door leading inside was broken, so they decided to head north to the ruins on the equator in search of a way beneath the surface. I totally forgot we were searching for somebody. 3 minutes till an ad, just a heads up, everyone. Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. I know my main poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. Gnome learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. The vessel. Oh, the vessel. Okay. The vessel broke Dark Bramble, I think. We have a lot of options. Hmm. Should we try and check out that fossil cave? What's as just a little change of scenery? I will crash into the sun. I bet. Let's see if I can get over there before the ad starts. No, 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 no. Autopilot is not helpful. The autopilot just goes no matter what is in the way. I'm surprised there's anything to show in that memory sequence. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Alright, let's get back up into the ship. It does go to straight line. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got ads starting in 30 seconds. I will not do anything without you guys. I will throw up our BRB screen and take an opportunity to get up and stretch myself. So, get up, stretch, get a drink of water. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Hope bad jail treated you all well and you got up and stretched, got a drink or something. I finished my breakfast burrito. Some chill music. Yeah, I wanted to do kind of more lo-fi lately. That's what I've been feeling. All right. Right. Let's try doing that without autopilot. This time. Oh, how weird. It's like split in half? Now, if that wasn't a good landing, I don't know what is, guys. Totally on purpose, right? We're gonna burn up in that sun. Okay, let's go look around. Hey, I crashed into a giant piece. Is this the vessel pieces? Because remember I crashed into a giant piece of this thing last time. Right, I have a flashlight. The Sunless City. How do I get past this stuff? Ouch. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon? I'd love to call the shuttle home. Ooh. Whoa. What? The one time I wish you guys could see my face right now. Jaw dropped. Is it? What the? I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Whoa. Okay, so this one sends us back to here. I don't know what that one did. This one launches us. Uh-huh. I want to explore a little more here before we play with the shuttle more. If there is anything to see. I feel like there's gotta be more of a way into that sunless city. Let's go explore a little more. Well, if I can get out of here. Okay. Oof. Careful. What the? What the? What? What is that? Carving a giant crater in the whole place. We're gonna go over that gap, but not yet. I want to go this way first. Welcome in, Lee. There's so much to explore in this game. Like, how much time do people usually, like, play it? Oh, I forgot about ghost matter. How do I look at ghost matter again? Photo mode? That's right. The Sunless City. See, I knew there'd be a way to get to the Sunless City, but I can't deal with ghost matter yet. Crash site caves. Do you want the answer to that, Maddie, to how long people take to beat the game? I don't know if I do, to be honest. Oh, I broke it. I can break things? Oh, it fixed itself. Okay. Am I safe here? There's just so much to explore. Ooh. Ooh, Anona. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as this area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Oh, that's good to know. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The Sunless City, perhaps? Wait, we missed more writing over here. What is that? Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Alrighty. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Emergency escape hatch. That blasted off of that? Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Is the signal not that thing? No, it's not. What the? Ooh, we're getting near the sun, aren't we? The cavern Malore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Okay. Oh. It has been filling with sand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was some good information gathering, though. I don't love the sound of being crushed. You're right. It's not great. The way I didn't even notice we were getting... So wait, the ash planet is dumping sand? I guess that makes sense. We're going back. Oh, the Hourglass Twins. Okay, that makes so much more sense. So... I'm assuming that when the ash planet's over being pulled by the sun, something about gravity is probably pulling the sand away from Ember Twin more? Question mark? Let me try to sound smart. Hey, let's go try this again. All right. Again, not a bad landing if I do say so myself. What's this? High energy lab. The door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting San inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay. I don't know how to deal with the ghost matter, though. Oh gosh, okay. Woo. Alright. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, we're back where we started. It didn't take us very long to get back over here. That's kind of nice, huh? Alright, no dilly-dallying around. If there's no sand in here, we need to rush. Is this the way to go? Yeah. Okay. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left Continue to the rim filled with the rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Forward to the sandfall pit, turn left, continue to rim followed column formations and climb upward. Okay. Left. Columns. Up. I don't really remember what it said after that. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Oh, I'm gonna puncture my suit. We made it. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Now I just need to try not to die. It's really sad to see all the remains of them just laying around. Air. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. I don't know how to pronounce that. I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. They reach too far in the pursuit of knowledge, perhaps? Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Eye Shrine District. Interesting. Did I see everything over here that there was to see? I wonder. Historically, falling in holes has not been very helpful for me. I want to look at this district. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's just weird, like, they just died sitting there, like... I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. Oh, this is a child. Like, look how, like, crackly the writing looks. That's so cool. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? I really like that they changed kind of how the writing is. Like, they're still, like, learning how to refine their handwriting. Although now I'm even more sad because I didn't consider the idea that there would be, like... I mean, obviously there's gonna be children, but, like, you know... That's sad. Ghost matter nearby. Where? In there, probably. Alright, we won't be going in there then. Ghost matter basically is like preventing us from taking the easy path places, I think. It would never hurt anyone ever. No. Whoa. Oh, it's everywhere down there. Do these crystals mostly grow by where the ghost matter is? I think. Gravity cannon. That's gonna be ghost matter galore then. If I'm right. Yeah. Do I gotta fly through there without touching the ghost matter, maybe? Let's go get some more oxygen. Right, the sand is filling up the whole place. I did forget that the sand was a problem. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely that this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to fit through. Hypothesis. There is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly. Melroy, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. We're gonna get crushed in here for sure. Alright, should we try to navigate through this cave? Alright. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Oop. Oh, okay. Oh, that fills with sand too. Interesting. You were like 2 meters away from the hole like an hour ago. Yeah, and yeah, we were right there. This whole planet's filling up with sand though, so that's fun. Wonder if we should check out Ash Twin next. There is more to explore here. Ooh, look at the little like solar flares and stuff. That's so cool. When it's not burning me too crisp. Distress beacon. Could really use the sand going away sometime. Three minutes oxygen remaining. Well. We've done ourselves a big ol' loop-de-loop. The ship's on the opposite side of the planet from us, so that's helpful. We'll just see where we can make it. You're pretty sure it's really hot. Did I say something was cool? I mean, for one, it's really easy to traverse this planet when it's just covered in... Okay, we're about to die. There's no way we're surviving this. Right? I stand corrected. How much sand can one little planet possibly hold? Is our ship underneath of the sand, or did it rise with it? That's the other question. I know, I know. Good bot. Okay, let's go to Ash Twin now that Ash Twin is pretty drained. Now, I assume Ash Twin's gonna fill back up with sand. So we probs want to hurry about our business here. I... Okay. What is happening? What just happened? What? What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me, but what was that? That is something, right? That fell? But where? Yeah, I'm still no better. Nope. I just, nope. Okay. Let's, I don't even know where it fell. To go see. The loudest waterfall of my entire life. I'm gonna get all the way over here and then realize I need my spacesuit to even go see where this thing is. While we're up here though, let's go see what these guys have to say. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Sigh. Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something else you needed? Nothing new. Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look, you've got to see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. I was about to say that... Why don't they remember that I literally told these guys about that, but we're in a death loop, like a time loop. So that conversation I don't think has happened for them. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that, and now they've opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro or maybe Ryback? Oh, stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Right. Oh, wait, wasn't there something new over here, too? What's this? Gizmo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Outer Wilds Dreams, Timber Hearth's first and only space program. Okay, yeah. Feltar was the first Hearthian. I think we've already read all that. Okay. New exhibit, though. Trying not to procrastinate. Hope you're doing well. Procrastination is life for me, so I feel you on that. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just playing Outer Wilds for the first time. Super fun game. If you haven't played it before, then I would recommend trying to avoid the spoilers, but yeah. 1 second, I gotta get a drink too. Definitely feel like if you want to hang out, but if you want to avoid spoilers, might recommend lurking and trying to avoid the spoilers if you're gonna play the game yourself. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks to the recent upgrade, I don't want you to feel like we're chasing you away. We just don't want you to feel spoiled by this game because it's really good. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Okay. But where is the thing that fell from the sky? I love how everything is just wood. Yes, we'll be playing another game in a little while, so definitely feel free to hang out when we hit that point. There will be no spoilers, only dirt and more dirt and eating of the dirt and fun times when we play that. Is that my ship? I don't think that's my ship, is it? Maybe it is, and I'm just confused on where the things are located. I don't recommend doing this. Yeah, it is my ship. Okay, wait, did the thing fall from the sky this time? No, it didn't. Okay, suit up. We've discovered many, many things. My goodness. Oh my goodness. What's the red mean? Does that mean it's scary or what? Don't tell me. Oh, ad break. We'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Ooh, had to get up and stretch a little bit. Let's see. We're going to... Good morning. Welcome back, Skippy. Hope you're doing okay. We've had quite an adventure today. We've got about 20, maybe 30 more minutes of Outer Wilds, then we'll take a little lunch break. We'll keep stream up so you guys can still vibe to lo-fi if you want to while you're also getting lunch or getting up and stretching, and then we're gonna do some craft mine, the Minecraft April's update again with some friends. But we have done quite a bit of lore today. Like, look at this rumor mill. Look at all these. I feel like that meme with the guy with the pictures all up and the red string all connecting. Except for I don't quite get what connections I'm making yet. I think the connections I've made so far, maybe we recap really quick. The vessel was the big ship or whatever that brought the Nomai to this universe or galaxy. It crashed into a dark bramble, and bits of it are like all over the place. Like we were just on, where were we? We were just on the twins, the Hourglass twins, and I think pieces of it are over there. I think I've crashed on pieces of it by the Big Deep. These are all my assumptions, obviously. Maybe I'll be wrong and we'll find out. But these are my theories. That's what that is. And I do wonder if Dark Bramble was as weird as it is before that happened, or if that's what made it kind of how it be, you know? We explored already quite a bit underneath of Brittle Hollow, and we got to the Sunless City in Ember Twin. Oh, Ash Twin's full of ash again. You really kind of got a beeline there immediately to Ember Twin if you're going to explore there before it gets all full of sand, huh? I'd love to check out this. This implies to me that they did do what they said they weren't going to do with the sun. Because I think on Ember Twin, we were looking at lore, and they said that they wanted to build something on the sun. I don't remember what it was called. But they didn't want to do it because they didn't know what it was going to do that was going to be bad, and could destroy life in the galaxy, and they didn't want to risk that. But then some of them did want to risk it. I think that's what this is. I think they did do it. I think they did do it, and I think it went wrong, and I think it led to their death. That's what I think. Yeah. So that was all, yeah, so the vessel, let's see. Anglerfish fossil. We saw a little bit of it, but it was mostly full of sand before we got in there. We got to find a better way to get to it. There's more to explore here, we know. The sun station to power the Ash Twin project. That's what they built, is the sun station. Entry. One of the Nomai escape pods. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Frozen Nomai shuttle. Where was this at? I don't remember. The Interloper. So we did last time. Yeah. Did I ever make it to this observatory? We made it down inside, but I missed my jump. That's right. Yeah. So I wonder if we need to go to Bramble, Dark Bramble to get inside the seed. I know we did fly to Dark Bramble once, but I don't remember what it was like. I just want to go look at it. Again. It's so funny sharing my little theories with you guys because I don't want you to tell me if I'm right or not. But we need to remember these theories in the future so that I can know if I'm right later. I'm still pretty bad at flying. Oh, we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. Well. It's so fun to hear someone talk about the game without knowing. Like, I take for granted how much I already know because I've known the game for so long now. I mean, I went into this, like I've said, completely... I see. I see. I went into this completely blind. I didn't know anything about this game. Fi wanted me to start playing this game a long time ago. And I didn't even know, like, the genre of game, like, genuinely. I went into it as blind as you probably could go into it. Roll? What does roll mean? Yes, I am very happy that I did. I only feel sorry that it took me so long to try to play this game. The way I wish we could just have like a let all the air out button and reset. The only thing I knew about the game when it started was the time loops. Yeah, I mean, I literally knew nothing, so... I mean, it's dark, but like, you know. Right now, we're just, look, we're just out here. Waiting for our air to go away. But look at space. The beauty of space. That's fun. To be fair, even the Steam description spoils the fact that there's a time loop. Yeah, no, when I bought the game, I just bought it. I didn't read it. I just pressed purchase and then I installed and I didn't read anything. Oh good, that's our way to get rid of oxygen. Let's just use our fuel. There is a button to just release all the air. We gotta just use all our fuel first. Skippy, do you like our new PNG model that we've got? I just realized you weren't here when I was telling everybody about it. Okay. Let's try that again. Can you remind me how, when I'm traveling to those really far away planets, how to slow my ship down when I'm zooming across the galaxy? I don't think that's too spoilerly to tell me. That's just flight assistance. Yeah, last time, I mean, we crashed on Dark Bramble because I was going like full throttle at it. Do I just need to like... Yeah, when to reverse. Yeah. Yeah, the model last time was like me drawing, with like a drawing tablet. I only had the one model, that's really mostly for art streams. Kind of just gotta feel it. Okay. It says A to match velocity, but that's just putting thrusters out. Basic physics, since there's no friction, basically you want to have as much acceleration as you have deceleration. Like, basically I've been using autopilot to at least get us lined up and going the right direction. Autopilot just sends us in a straight line, right? Okay. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. We're coming in hot. We're coming in too hot. At the very least, I'm on the planet. Was that my ship? I think that leads into the seed. The world I saw inside of the seed. Dark Bramble has like no gravity going on, I feel like. Oh yeah, gravity is 0.2%. Which makes sense considering it's kind of a destroyed planet. But it makes it way harder for me to fly on. Oof. What is that? Just ice up there? I want to propel us around a little bit, but not so much so that we go flying off into space again. What is there to see? What planted this seed to make this giant dark bramble? Like, when you look at dark bramble on the map, it seems very much like it was a normal planet and then this exploded out from inside of it. So I feel like it's gotta be like something from the vessel that did that. Like something the Nomai brought with them. Like this feels like their fault a little bit. Invasive species, perhaps, of plant. Let's go see what's in here. Ouch. Are we getting closer to the harmonica? Oof. We're coming back to that. We're gonna try that again. Skippy, we also have a new channel point reward that goes with the PNG tuber. If y'all feel so inclined. I have some ideas for more expensive things to save up your channel points for as well. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, it's mustache. That's a really good idea. I could add that as a thing when you guys redeem it. You can ask me a question. I must ask you a question, and I have to wear the mustache while I answer it. Whoa. Is that empty space beneath me? It looks like empty space. I don't trust that landing spot we've picked. No, we're okay. We're okay. That's not landing spot. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that though. Okay, let's see. Fix that. Oh my gosh, come on. Ping pong, ping pong. Okay. I want to go back in there now. Whew, okay. We can do this, guys. Uh. Okay. Ooh. Is that gonna be another one of those big fish? No? Okay. Gosh, I hope we have enough fuel to make it. Trees. Trees. I found him! I found him! Let's all take a moment to look at him. Feldspar! We found him, guys! Whoa. Whoa, indeed. I'm gonna take a drink really quick. I'm so excited. I was very, very, very focused on flying for a second there. Ugh. Amazing. Whoa. Where do you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble, after me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed violently. Wait, what? You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I ran into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them, big gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor, fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire is not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? Gosh, there's so much to ask, you guys. I'm so excited. I found something. Late on me, hatchling. I found a dark bramble seed on timber hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I don't know what the countdown's all about, but sure. Let's talk to Feldspar again. Put a marshmallow on a stick. You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep's core, huh? That's a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay. Where should I explore? That's the spirit. Anywhere is good, but you should know that space is weird here intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there with the little fish opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once. But I don't think that's wrong exactly because space doesn't work right here. The seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space and Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. What else do we got to say? Shouldn't we tell ground control to come get him? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure, being the best that ever was. But nice to have a break. Where's your ship? Not far from here. As a matter of fact, if you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it anyway. Did we get everything? What happened? Oh, this skeleton. It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Good to know. I was lucky to avoid the fish getting to Feldspar is what I'm gathering. Every child's nightmare, eating a seed and having it grow out of your stomach. So true. Eating a watermelon seed and accidentally getting it. Okay. Okay, that's weird. It came back. So they're not like infinitely going into each other, but maybe going to different places? I wouldn't eat an apple seed because I hate apples. I think apples are the worst. Okay, let's go check out his ship. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We'll certainly try to check out his ship anyways. Oh. He could have warned us that was gonna happen. Is that gonna happen no matter where I try to get to it? Interesting. Alright, well I guess we just explore more in here. Let's just back towards him. Although I feel like there's gotta be some way to get the info off the ship. Notice how his ship is not made out of wood. Alright. Oh, the trail starts there. I see, I see. We're supposed to go in the hollow vine. Right. Well, let's go back to Feldspar. Where was he at? Over there. Can we make it? Let's try. Fuel up and then go in the hollow vine. Oh my gosh. There we go. Does resting here help me feel better? Now, if we have to, like, save and exit the game, are we gonna come back here? Or are we gonna come back on Timber Hearth? Okay, quitting restarts the loop. Okay. Okay, we are going to go in the hollow vine, see how much we can get done in there. And then we will... Well, okay. That was... I promise it was not on purpose. Oh, no. Well, that's our cue for Outer Wilds today. What a productive day of Outer Wilds. We have found out so much lore. Like, oh, so good.